friends, let's talk about fungal ball. Fungal ball is a complication of pulmonary tuberculosis. After the treatment of the patient developed this complication. Infection of inactive tuberculous cavity where there is no bacteria and patient is completely symptom free and treatment is completed. Those tuberculous cavity is infected by fungus like aspergillus fumigatus and give rise to solid mass which is called as fungal ball. Other diseases like histoplasmosis, asbestosis, bronchial cyst, malignant disease, bronchiectasis, bronchiectatic cavity, these also can be infected by fungus and give rise to fungal ball. But among all these causes, tuberculosis is the most common cause, or you can say precipitating factor for fungal ball. This is a chronic disease and the mycelia of the fungus, it grows inside the wall of the cavity. Sometimes it invades the tissue and can lead to life-threatening tissue infection or invasive disease. When invasion occurs and invasive disease occurs, this is a life-threatening situation and patient has to be treated aggressively because the prognosis is very poor in that condition. There are variable presentation or variable symptoms of fungal ball. Patient might not have any symptom of this and accidental finding in the X-ray of fungal ball can be there. I mean, X-ray done, chest X-ray done for some other reason, some other disease, and we find that there is fungal ball. Patient doesn't complain of anything. And hemoptysis, if the patient at all have symptom, hemoptysis is the most common symptom and very annoying symptom. I have already discussed hemoptysis in my various videos. This hemoptysis in a fungal ball can be due to many reasons. It can be due to mechanical friction of fungal ball, can be due to local invasion of blood vessels, due to endotoxin released by aspergillus. It can be due to anticoagulant factor released by aspergillus fumigatus, and hemoptysis can be due to local vasculitis. These are the causes of hemoptysis in case of fungal ball. Next symptom is chronic cough. Patient present with a cough for a long time, not relieved by any antibiotics. Then fever, loss of weight, these can be the other symptoms. In immunocompromised patient's prognosis is very poor, and in other patients this fungal ball can resolve spontaneously, patient can get cured. But some patient present with recurrent hemoptysis, recurrent symptom in the hospital, and they need treatment. Now come to the diagnosis. How we'll do the diagnosis of fungal ball? The chest X-ray will the first thing we do. I have already told you about chest X-ray. There can be incidental finding of fungal ball, and there is air crescent sign. Crescent-shaped air shadow will be there around the solid fungal ball, which will be opaque. And next is fungal culture of sputum. Then we can get aspergillus in culture. Serum precipitants against aspergillus can be found, and bronchoscopy can be done to take bronchial wash, brush, or biopsy. Now come to treatment. Systemic antifungal is not effective that much, so this treatment of fungal ball is really frustrating because patient doesn't improve that much. Installation of antifungal agent inside the cavity can be done. Then we have to control the hemoptysis whenever patient comes to us with hemoptysis or any other symptoms, we have to treat accordingly, according to the symptoms. And lastly, surgery when there is massive hemoptysis due to fungal ball, or patient is not relieved by any type of medicine, then surgery is the option. So friends, that's all about fungal ball, such a notorious disease. You can say in some patient the symptoms are totally opposite. In some patient will suffer a lot and patient will present to hospital with recurrent hemoptysis, and patient ultimately has to undergo surgery. So friends, that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video.